Our planet, Earth, is a remarkable place. A vibrant sphere teeming with life, it stands as a testament to billions of years of cosmic evolution. From its fiery beginnings to the intricate web of life today, Earth's story is one of transformation and wonder. Imagine a time before our planet existed, when the building blocks of our world were scattered across space. This is where our story begins. It's a story that spans eons, encompassing the formation of planets and the emergence of life. A tale punctuated by intense heat, cold, and the slow march of evolution. We will explore the key chapters of Earth's history, uncovering the forces that shaped our planet. From molten chaos to vibrant ecosystems, Earth's story is an epic saga. Buckle up as we embark on this incredible voyage through time. Why should we care about events that transpired millions, even billions of years ago? To understand who we are, we must first understand where we came from. Earth's history is the foundation upon which our very existence rests. By studying the past, we gain a deeper appreciation for our planet's systems. Understanding this history allows us to see our place within the grand scheme of things. Our story begins in the vast cold emptiness of space, approximately 4.6 billion years ago. Imagine a swirling cloud of gas and dust, a nebula, stretching across trillions of miles. This nebula held the seeds of our sun and all the planets, including Earth. A supernova's shockwave triggered a change, and gravity gained the upper hand. The cloud began to collapse, spinning faster and growing hotter. In a blinding flash, a star was born, our very own sun. With the sun ablaze at the center of this swirling cloud, a new chapter began. The remaining gas and dust orbited the newborn star in a vast, flattened disk. This protoplanetary disk became the birthplace of our solar system's planets, including Earth. Within this disk, a remarkable process began known as accretion. Microscopic particles collided, gradually building larger clumps of matter. These clumps grew from dust grains to pebbles, from pebbles to boulders, from boulders to planetesimals, small bodies kilometers across. As these planetesimals orbited the young sun, their gravity increased. They began to attract dust, pebbles, and other planetesimals. Collisions were no longer gentle bumps, but violent impacts. Some planetesimals shattered, while others merged to become larger. In the outer region of this protoplanetary disk, a large planetesimal began to dominate. It swept through its orbit, gathering debris, growing larger. This was the birth of our planet, the early Earth, a world still taking shape in the young solar system. Section 3. A World of Fire, Earth's Early Years. The early Earth was a fiery, molten sea shrouded in darkness. Volcanic eruptions and meteor impacts shaped its toxic atmosphere. As Earth cooled, a solid crust formed, and heavy elements sank to create a molten core. This core generates Earth's magnetic field, protecting us from solar radiation. Torrential rains filled depressions, forming primordial oceans. The stage was set for the emergence of life. Section 1. A celestial dance, the formation of the Moon. A Mars-sized protoplanet named Theia collided with Earth, creating a ring of debris. This debris coalesced over time, forming our Moon. Born from chaos, the Moon is a testament to our solar system's violent past. Earth cools and transforms. The Theia impact transformed Earth, creating the Moon and melting its surface. Earth was a vast churning ocean of molten rock. As it cooled, a thin, brittle crust formed. Plates drifted, collided, and merged, forming early continents. The breath of a young planet, Earth's early atmosphere. While the Earth's surface was a cauldron of molten rock, a new atmosphere was also taking shape. This early atmosphere, however, was vastly different from the air we breathe today. Instead of life-giving oxygen, it was a toxic mixture of gases, spewed forth by countless volcanic eruptions. Imagine a sky, not blue, but a hazy reddish-brown, choked with volcanic smog. The air, thick and heavy with carbon dioxide, methane, ammonia, and water vapor, would have been unbreathable for humans. This toxic cocktail, combined with intense volcanic lightning, created a truly alien and hostile environment. Yet within this seemingly inhospitable atmosphere, the seeds of change were being sown. Water vapor, released in vast quantities by volcanic eruptions, began to condense as the Earth continued to cool. Torrential rains, unlike anything we see today, lashed the planet's surface, gradually filling the first basins and depressions. These primordial oceans, initially hot and acidic, would play a crucial role in the development of life. They acted as a vast solvent, dissolving minerals from the rocks and creating a rich chemical soup. This soup, constantly stirred by volcanic heat and bombarded by ultraviolet radiation from the young sun, provided the raw materials and energy for the emergence of the first life forms. A spark in the primordial soup, the genesis of life. Picture Earth billions of years ago, volcanoes, a thin atmosphere, and steaming oceans. In this hostile world, a miracle occurred. Life arose from non-living matter in warm, shallow waters or volcanic springs. Lifeless chemicals bombarded by UV radiation, struck by lightning, and heated by volcanic vents. These forces nudged inanimate matter towards life. Simple organic molecules, the building blocks of life, began to form. These molecules could self-replicate, a crucial step on the road to life. They were not alive, but could create copies of themselves. These molecules, enclosed within simple membranes, became precursors to life. The spark that ignited life remains a mystery, but it happened billions of years ago. From that spark sprang forth all life on Earth today. From simple beginnings, the rise of single-celled organisms. The first life forms, simple single-celled organisms, were unlike anything we see today. They were prokaryotes, their genetic material not neatly packaged within a nucleus, but floating freely within the cell. These pioneers of life thrived in the harsh conditions of early Earth, their existence a testament to the tenacity and adaptability of life itself. Imagine a world painted in shades of green and purple, the colors of those early photosynthetic bacteria. These organisms, harnessing the power of sunlight, transformed Earth's atmosphere. They released oxygen as a byproduct of their metabolism, gradually replacing the methane and ammonia with the oxygen we breathe today. The rise of photosynthesis was a pivotal turning point in Earth's history. It wasn't just the slow change in the atmosphere, it was the emergence of a new way of life. For the first time, organisms could harness the sun's energy directly. This innovation paved the way for the explosion of life that followed. Over millions of years, those single-celled organisms diversified, evolving new and more efficient ways to live and reproduce. Some became predators, engulfing their neighbors for sustenance. Others formed symbiotic relationships, cooperating to survive in the harsh environment. These early pioneers, though microscopic in size, laid the groundwork for the incredible diversity of life that would follow. The waste product of those early photosynthetic bacteria, oxygen, gradually accumulated in the atmosphere. This, however, was not the oxygen we depend on today. To those early life forms, oxygen was a poison, a corrosive gas that reacted with their delicate cellular machinery. Imagine a world where the very air turned deadly, where the breath of life became a toxic fume. This oxygen catastrophe, as it's sometimes called, triggered a mass extinction event, wiping out many of the organisms that had thrived in the oxygen-free environment. Yet from the ashes of this catastrophe arose a new era for life on Earth. Some organisms evolved ways to tolerate oxygen, to protect themselves from its corrosive effects. Eventually, life forms emerged that could utilize oxygen for respiration, a far more efficient way to generate energy than the anaerobic processes used by their ancestors. This innovation, the ability to breathe oxygen, unlocked a new level of complexity and activity. Organisms could grow larger, move faster, and exploit new ecological niches. The oxygen revolution had paved the way for the rise of multicellular life, setting the stage for the evolution of plants and animals, and ultimately for us. Life has shown remarkable tenacity, persisting through extraordinary challenges, but Earth's history is marked by intense upheaval. Mass extinctions have reshaped the biosphere. These events extinguished significant portions of life. Imagine a world transformed by chaos. Oceans silent, coral reefs barren, forests wither, replaced by wastelands. The air falls silent, save for survivors. Catastrophic events create new opportunities. New life evolves and thrives. A new caste fills ecological niches. Death and rebirth shape our planet. Even the most successful species face extinction. The Ordovician period, spanning nearly 45 million years, saw remarkable diversification in Earth's oceans. Trilobites, brachiopods, and cephalopods filled every ecological niche. Coral reefs flourished, sheltering a dazzling array of creatures. But this prosperity ended abruptly. The Ordovician-Silurian extinction wiped out 85% of marine species. A dramatic climate shift from warm to cold triggered this extinction. Life rebounded from the Ordovician-Silurian extinction, diversifying and evolving. The Devonian period saw the rise of jawed fish and the spread of life onto land. Plants began to colonize the continents, transforming barren landscapes into lush forests. Imagine walking through those early forests, thick with humidity, mosses, and ferns. Giant insects and early amphibians ventured onto land, but this period faced setbacks. The late Devonian extinction wiped out 75% of species. A dramatic drop in ocean oxygen levels was a major cause. This oxygen depletion devastated marine life. Many fish species perished. Coral reefs suffered catastrophic losses. Even life on land was impacted. As the reign of the dinosaurs waned, a new group of creatures began to stir in the shadows. Small, furry, and warm-blooded, mammals had shared the planet with dinosaurs for millions of years, but they had always lived in the shadow of these giants, relegated to a life of scurrying through the underbrush or foraging under the cover of darkness. Picture these early mammals, shrew-like creatures, their fur providing insulation against the cool night air, their young suckling milk, their eyes constantly scanning for danger. They were adaptable and resourceful, their small size and nocturnal habits allowing them to survive in a world dominated by dinosaurs. Then came the asteroid, the cataclysmic event that wiped out the dinosaurs and reshaped the course of life on Earth. While the dinosaurs perished, many mammals, with their resilience and adaptability, survived the cataclysm. Perhaps they were sheltered in burrows, their diets more flexible, their reproductive cycles quicker. Whatever the reason, they inherited a world emptied of their former overlords. With the dinosaurs gone, mammals seized the opportunity. They diversified rapidly, evolving into a dazzling array of shapes and sizes. Some, like the pantodonts, became herbivorous giants, browsing on the lush vegetation that flourished in the post-extinction world. Others, like the mesonychids, evolved into fearsome predators, their sharp teeth and powerful jaws filling the ecological niche left vacant by the carnivorous dinosaurs. Among the many lineages of mammals that flourished after the dinosaur extinction was a group known as primates. These agile climbers, with their grasping hands, forward-facing eyes, and relatively large brains, were well suited to life in the trees. They were social creatures, living in groups and communicating with each other through a complex repertoire of calls and gestures. Imagine a troop of these early primates, swinging through the branches of a dense forest, their nimble fingers plucking fruit and insects from the foliage. They are constantly on the move, their sharp eyes scanning for predators, their calls echoing through the trees, maintaining contact with each other. From these arboreal ancestors arose a new lineage, the hominins, our own branch of the primate family tree. What set these hominins apart was their bipedalism, the ability to walk upright on two legs. This seemingly simple adaptation freed their hands for carrying food and tools, and it allowed them to see farther across the savannas, where they increasingly made their home. The first hominins, like Ardipithecus and Australopithecus, still retained many primitive features. Their brains relatively small, their tools rudimentary, but they had taken the first steps on the path to humanity. They walked upright, they used tools, and they possessed a growing capacity for social cooperation and communication, traits that would prove crucial to their survival and success. Over millions of years, hominin brains continued to grow, their tools became more sophisticated, and their social structures more complex. The genus Homo emerged, encompassing a variety of species including Homo habilis, Homo erectus, and eventually our own species, Homo sapiens. Imagine the first humans, their faces illuminated by flickering firelight, their voices telling stories of hunts and journeys, their laughter echoing through the night. They were masters of fire, makers of tools, and creators of art, their minds capable of abstract thought and complex communication. Homo sapiens, with its unique blend of intelligence, adaptability, and social complexity, spread out of Africa, colonizing the globe and driving other hominin species like the Neanderthals to extinction. They built cities, domesticated plants and animals, and developed complex societies, their impact on the planet growing ever greater. From the agricultural revolution to the industrial revolution to the information age, human civilization has transformed the Earth on an unprecedented scale. We have harnessed the power of fossil fuels, built vast cities, and connected the globe with networks of communication. We have become the dominant force on the planet, shaping its ecosystems and influencing its climate. Today, Earth stands at a crossroads. Our planet, once a limitless wilderness, now feels the weight of human activity. From mountains to oceans, our presence is everywhere. Imagine gazing down at Earth from space, its continents stitched by city lights. But look closer, and you'll see the scars of deforestation and pollution. Melting ice caps remind us of our planet's fragility. Our planet is a complex, interconnected system. Changes in one part ripple outwards. We have altered the atmosphere, driving climate change. We have fragmented habitats, pushing species towards extinction. We have polluted the oceans, jeopardizing marine ecosystems. Yet amidst these challenges, there is hope. Our scientific understanding has never been greater. We have the knowledge and technology for a sustainable future, to reduce our impact and protect our planet. But time is of the essence. The decisions we make today will determine Earth's fate for centuries to come. Some scientists argue that we have entered a new geological epoch, the Anthropocene, an epoch defined by human influence on the planet. From the Industrial Revolution onwards, our activities have left an indelible mark on Earth's systems, altering its atmosphere, oceans, and land surface in ways that will be detectable for millennia to come. Imagine future geologists millions of years hence, excavating the layers of rock that record our time on this planet. They will find a distinct layer, a layer marked by the chemical signatures of our industrial activities, the radioactive isotopes from our nuclear tests, and the plastic debris that has permeated every corner of the globe. This Anthropocene layer will tell a story of unprecedented change, a story of a single species that rose to dominate the planet, transforming its environment to suit its needs. It will be a story of both innovation and destruction, of great leaps forward in technology and knowledge, accompanied by unintended consequences for the planet and its inhabitants. The recognition of the Anthropocene is more than just a scientific debate, it is a cultural and ethical challenge. It forces us to confront the consequences of our actions, to acknowledge our responsibility for the planet we inhabit, and to reevaluate our relationship with the natural world. It is a call to action, a reminder that we are not merely passengers on this planet, but active shapers of its destiny. Some scientists argue that we have entered a new geological epoch, the Anthropocene, an epoch defined by human influence on the planet. From the Industrial Revolution onwards, our activities have left an indelible mark on Earth's systems, altering its atmosphere, oceans, and land surface in ways that will be detectable for millennia to come. Imagine future geologists millions of years hence, excavating the layers of rock that record our time on this planet. They will find a distinct layer, a layer marked by the chemical signatures of our industrial activities, the radioactive isotopes from our nuclear tests, and the plastic debris that has permeated every corner of the globe. This Anthropocene layer will tell a story of unprecedented change, a story of a single species that rose to dominate the planet, transforming its environment to suit its needs. It will be a story of both innovation and destruction, of great leaps forward in technology and knowledge, accompanied by unintended consequences for the planet and its inhabitants. The recognition of the Anthropocene is more than just a scientific debate, it is a cultural and ethical challenge. It forces us to confront the consequences of our actions, to acknowledge our responsibility for the planet we inhabit, and to reevaluate our relationship with the natural world. It is a call to action, a reminder that we are not merely passengers on this planet, but active shapers of its destiny. Earth has endured for billions of years, its story a testament to the power of life to adapt and evolve. The future of our planet hinges on the choices we make today. Imagine a world where human ingenuity protects the planet, a world powered by renewable energy and sustainable practices. We must safeguard this legacy for future generations. The time for action is now. As we gaze back across billions of years of Earth's history, a profound sense of awe washes over us. From a fiery birth to a vibrant planet, Earth's journey is extraordinary. A story of constant change, cataclysmic upheavals, and steady transformations. We've witnessed the birth of continents, the rise and fall of mountains, the ebb and flow of glaciers, and the formation of oceans. Life emerged, diversified, and persisted through cataclysms. Earth's history is a tapestry of chaos and order, resilience and adaptation. Our planet, a blue marble in space, is a testament to nature's power. As we marvel at Earth's journey, a sobering realization dawns. We, the humans, are now the dominant force shaping its future. Our actions will determine Earth's story. Look around. The signs of our impact are everywhere. The air is tinged with the byproducts of our industries, the oceans bear the scars of our wastefulness, and the very climate is changing. We are altering the planet on a scale never before seen. This is not a burden to bear with despair, but a challenge to embrace with determination. We are the inheritors of an incredible legacy, a planet teeming with life, a masterpiece billions of years in the making, but we are also the architects of its future. The knowledge we possess, the technologies we've developed, these are not instruments of destruction, but tools for stewardship, for healing. We can choose to reduce our impact, to transition to cleaner energy sources, to protect the planet's biodiversity, to become better stewards of the pale blue dot we call home. We can choose to write a different story, a story of cooperation, innovation, and a renewed sense of our interconnectedness with all life on Earth. The future is not predetermined, it's a story yet to be written, and we, the human race, hold the pen. Let us choose wisely. Let us choose to be the generation that halts the tide of destruction and sets Earth on a path towards a brighter, more sustainable future. Our planet, our legacy, and our choice will provide that better future. Thanks you for joining us to learn about the history of planet Earth. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video about Earth's fascinating history. Bye for now.